Disha, all I have to say is we are very proud of you. At this point, I want to introduce someone who has worked tirelessly for maybe 1 year or 2 years, over several months. In fact, last couple of weeks, she has been dreaming about all this work. She's been working during her dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to invite my wife, my lovely wife, Shalini. As you may have noticed, an arrangement of this nature is not an effort of one or two individuals. It takes many people to put this all together. A number of our friends worked very hard in making all the arrangements for this occasion. Guys, I know you are scattered in the auditorium and outside. You are very special to us. We are very fortunate and honored to be part of you. Without naming individually, Shalini and I, we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you.
Now I believe Disha has a few words to say.
Hello everyone, and thank you all for making it here today to support me. For those of you who don't know, today is Grandparents' Day, and in honor of this occasion, I'd like to dedicate my arangetram to them. Thank you to Nani, Papa, and Babaji for coming all the way from India to witness this auspicious occasion. Mom may not be here with us today, but I know she is looking down on me today, and I hope I've made her proud. Now with the speech. I'm going to start it the traditional way by saying that I'm going to try to keep it short. But just between you and me, we both know it's a lie. So we all know the speeches are never short. So kick back, relax, and enjoy. So first on the speech's agenda is a collective sigh of relief. First off, I'm done. And for you, now you get to stretch and get something to eat. And if you're anything like my brother, the only reason you came here today is for the food. So ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, this event could not have been even remotely possible without the help and support of a lot of people. Nina Auntie, for the last 7 years, you've been a complete inspiration to me. The way you've completely devoted yourself to dance and devoted yourself to giving people like me the gift of dance is absolutely amazing. Through my ups and downs, you've always been there for me, and your patience and kindness were absolutely unwavering. The only reason I'm up here today is because of you and because of your patient method of teaching, patient being the operative word here. Thank you so much. Bhuvana Auntie, thank you so much for your melodious singing today. Even though you were in India almost all summer, you managed to come back and hit the ground running, and for that I thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Gaurish uncle, your mridangam skills were, for lack of a better SAT vocab word, awesome. You helped me stay on beat, and your humor and support helped me keep going. Thank you so very much. To Surya uncle, thank you so much for your beautiful violin. It added a gorgeous melody to my dance. At this point, we are most definitely beyond handshakes. Suresh uncle, your melodious flute brought the music alive. Your kindness and support have made you an honorary Dadaji for me with our talks of college and the future and being the perfect Uttar Pradesh ki ladki. Thank you so much. For all the help with getting me ready and changing my costumes during intermission, I'd like to thank Omi and Ahalia, who managed to keep calm even though it felt like the world was turning upside down. Believe me, it may not seem like it, but it was absolute madness backstage. Thank you so much to both of you, and thanks especially to Omi for those intense dance workshops. I think I was more exhausted after those than I am right now. Jim and Meda, thank you so much for the lights. I thought it looked pretty sweet. And thanks, Meda, for coming to all my rehearsals and taking all those copious notes. Thank you to Jim for being the go-to guy for every aspect of the auditorium, from sounds to lights. And thanks for making it possible for me to celebrate this day with all my family and friends in my own school. Ahalia, thank you so much for being there for me for the beginning. Whether it was dissecting dances or practicing makeup or making fun of my awkward eyebrows, you were constantly supportive. Thank you so much for being here, not just today, but for this whole past year. Thank you to the aunties and uncles who were here yesterday decorating. The place looks amazing. Right now, I know of one person here who's probably more exhausted than I am. My mama has taken God knows how many red eyes to get here, both literally and figuratively. Thank you so very much to Mama, Mommy, and Jay for being here today. Daddy, you drove me to and from dance class nearly every Saturday for the last 7 years, until I got my license, of course. I know you had absolutely no idea what was going on and tended to just read your newspaper while I was in class, but your presence itself meant the whole world to me. Thank you. Shivam, thanks for the slideshow and your constant nagging to practice. Even though you may possibly be the world's biggest brat, your support itself was indispensable. To my #1 absolute best friend, Isha, you are probably my biggest fan, and you were the one who practiced right alongside me. Thank you very, very much. Mummy, none of this would have been possible without your enormous bank balance. Thank you for putting... Oh. Thank you for putting your whole heart and soul into making this day possible. And as a side note, she's been planning this day for the last 2 years, and now I have no idea what she's going to do with herself. So right now, she's probably making plans to use these decorations for my wedding. Last, thanks to all of you, the audience. Without an audience, I wouldn't really be dancing for anyone, so it's safe to say that your presence was pretty pivotal for today. As for the rest of the speech, well, I need some material for my graduation party, don't I? So thank you all for coming, and to all my teachers and school friends out there, I'll see you in school tomorrow. That is, if I can walk, or even crawl. Thank you.
By the way, Disha, it was a pleasure driving you to your dance class because that allowed me to read my weekend journal without any interruption.